Well, like everybody else, we've had some time away, and that means we haven't talked to Don Miller for well over a year now. Don, of course, is Director of Product Development with Alfalfa brand alfalfas. And Don, it's been a tough year all over the country. What about for you out there in the western part of the United States and alfalfa breeding? It's not fun when you can't be around people face to face, is it?
Yeah, it's been a challenge learning to do things a different way and sitting in front of the computer and talking on the phone quite a bit. But, yeah, it's been a challenging year, and especially out west, they haven't had much water, so that's another issue for a lot of farmers out here. So.
Yeah, I know it's going to be tough, and what they say, La Nina, going to mean dry through the wintertime too, but we'll see. Mother Nature can change her mind in a hurry. Well, we want to talk to Don, as always, about Alfarex, and, you know, as we said, we haven't really visited with you for almost better than a year now. Give us the update of that Hi-Gest lineup, that brand of alfalfa that's been so popular and has produced so much for Alfarex. What's the lineup look like now as we get to the end of 2021 into 2022?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think we've had a good run with the Hi-Gest products. We launched them in 2014. The first variety was Hi-Gest 360, a fall dormancy 3, and we had it out, and farmers liked it, and it seemed to perform very well. And after that, a few years later, we launched another variety, a fall dormancy 4, AFX 460. Still the same type of characteristics of the Hi-Gest lineup, improved fiber digestibility. And the other thing is improvement in the leaf-to-stem ratio. We have more leaves on that plant, so the breeders have really come up with something special there where a lot more leaves on that plant, and it's relating to 3 to 5% more crude protein. So with all these higher protein costs, this could be something that people should look at is in their total mixed ration. The alfalfa is a good fiber source, but also that fiber is more digestible with this Hi-Gest product lineup, and also you've got more leaves, and so you're adding more protein to that total mixed ration if you need that.
Don, talk a little bit more about that improved fiber digestibility. Again, more leaves, less fiber, less stem. How much is the Hi-Gest varieties improving that?
Well, quite a bit. We went through the breeding. It took about 10 years to develop those lines, but we wanted to look at the fiber. We know alfalfa is a good fiber source, but we wanted to have that fiber more digestible, and with the breeding we did, we were able to, with conventional breeding, improve the digestibility significantly. And so you have a good fiber source for that rumen, but also that fiber is more digestible, which when it's digesting a little bit fuller, you're getting more intake, and that animal can take that in, and that alfalfa is not staying in the rumen an extended period of time because it's being digested a little bit faster.
And, of course, we're talking about more leaves, less stem. What are we talking about as far as more leaves? And I find that interesting to breed to get more leaves and less stem, less lignin, so to speak.
Yeah, well, you have to look at thousands and thousands of plants, but there's a lot of genetic variability there, and you can find plants that actually have a higher leaf-to-stem ratio. And after looking at all those plants, we found some that we increased the leaf-to-stem ratio by 5 to 8%, and when you increase the leaves all up and down that stem, you have essentially a 3 to 5% more crude protein, because that's in the leaves. That's where the protein is, and so it's really a good quality improvement. That fiber digestibility, but also that increase in leaves. That's I think a big deal.
It is a big deal, and the Hi-Gest lineup of Alfarex alfalfas is available with all the improved fiber digestibility, more leaves to a higher stem ratio. Don Miller, part of the reason why. He's the Director of Product Development with Alfarex Alfalfa.